Right, this is night time. It's night time. I've just had a really long walk back. I've been sweating as well. Let's get some Dao De Jing on the go. You know what I mean? Know what time are you? First up, we're going to go down here. Open up one of them good books. You know what I'm saying? Straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get our Dao De Jing on the go. I'll go to Sayings of Lao Tzu. Right, Sayings of Lao Tzu. Let's go. Actually, no, I want to go to another one. I'm going to go to. We ain't got much time. I'm nearly home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. Dao De Jing says English and Chinese. So I'm going to go over here and have a little look at a couple of bits. What's this say? Okay, the manifold secrets. Hang on, no, this is not here. I'll move along a little bit. Okay, we're nearly there. So we do, you know what I'm saying? Dark road, I'm on this dark road, as I say. Car come behind me there. Weird people. Behaviour. Weird behaviour you get at people sometimes too. So what it's saying here. See, I read the stuff that is like. Actually, I mean, this here. You know, it's got the the Chinese too in it, obviously. But so we're trying to go and just read the English, obviously. If I can find it, oh, it's on the right hand side. Okay. Let's have a look. So, got some stuff. I read a lot of this before to you guys. Right. Got this weird guy here, weird, strange behaviour. Just go, dude. What the fuck are you doing? He says that, says yeah. Ready? Let's go. Right. It's spelled funny there, obviously it's spelled a bit funny at the top, but it's pronounced Dao De Jing, as I say, Dao De Jing. So, the greatest good is like water. The greatest good is like water. Okay, you're looking at it, you can see that, yeah? Yeah, see wait for this car to go by. When the car passes over, we'll start reading. Fucking lunatic, idiot people on the road. So ignore the idiots. It's absolutely fucking in a daydream. All they live for is money. These work, fucking job work people. They would almost run you down if you're not careful. This is, so the greatest good is like water. Water is of benefit to every living thing and does not contend with them. That's a lesson for everybody right there. Most people you probably know in society ain't doing that. Ain't benefiting anything. They're just contending with everybody. That's what they're doing. Life's a competition. What a pile of shit. It flows in lowly places, humble, right? Disdained by all mankind, and so comes close to Tao, right? Exactly. That's what it's saying in the essence. It's just like Tao, right? It says, in where you live, choose solid ground. In how you think, go deep within your mind. In your relationships, show loving kindness. In what you say, hold to the truth. In governing, be just. How are you going to do that? How are you going to be just and govern at the same time? It's what I'm saying. It's getting you to think. You're not going to govern shit. You're going to be the way of nature. That's the only thing that can basically, let's say, keep everything intact. Like not as in held down, dictated, but like in a functioning way. You know. It's like in how you work, do what is best. So a lot of jobs I've been doing, all jobs we do, a load of old shit, wasting your fucking life. You know, do what is best. But work could mean there's work and then there's waste. If you're doing things which is worth the doing, and you've chosen to do it, it's worth doing, then that is beneficial stuff. I wouldn't call it work. I'd call it activity maybe, and do what is best. But you know what I mean? If you're doing some shit work, slavery bullshit, you might as well not be doing it. So by doing what is best, and it's also stated in the Tao Te Ching a lot. In the Tao Te Ching, sometimes it's best to do nothing. You know what I mean? Just be the way of nothing. Listening to me. Do nothing. That's what it basically means. Right? This is what Lao Tzu's telling you. Here in the Tao Te Ching, telling very clearly, 2025. I'm telling you in English, okay, but it's what it is. Truth. Yin and Yang. It's what I'm saying. If you don't be true in yourself and you follow just society, you're doing nothing. You're just killing yourself. You're killing everyone. You're destroying everything. If you don't follow nature, you're fighting with yourself and everything. That's what it is. Let's go stand here in the light for a minute. Some guy was looking at me there. He was a bit confused. In a dark street reading Dark Knight Down. We're going to get some more of this guy. Just go. He says, this is basic. We're going back to basics. Just reading this is back to basics. Just giving a few examples, right? He says, in what you do, be timely. Whether timely should mean to you, think about it. Like, you know what I mean, like. So, with a couple more bits. Doesn't mean to hurry. Doesn't mean to do things like too slow or too fast, or for the sake of it. Just remain neutral, you know. If you do something, you do nothing. Nothing, you do nothing. You do something sometimes. You know. What gives a house its value is where it is. Yeah. And you could say it the other way around, don't forget. It's always everything can be studied, see. Two sides of the Tao, see, of yin and yang. So what gives a house its value is where it is. You could say, what gives where, like a place, what gives a place its value is where the home is, you might say. Wherever you are, if your home's your home, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Everything's the same if you look at it. It could be your home. Why is the place where you live not your home? Why don't you treat the place... I don't mean like treat the outside world as your home. Obviously, your home is your home. Yeah, strangers got for people living in their own homes, families. But I'm saying, like, treat everybody as if they're you with that same respect. Treat every place you go to with the same respect that you would treat your home, and we will have a happy human family, humankind on this planet, in this universe, under that one sun. And that is, what gives a mind its value is its depth. Yeah, not just like a load of knowledge piled up, layer up on each other. What gives, listen to this, man. What gives relationship its value is its love. What gives words their value is their truth. Exactly. And you remember, action speaks louder than words. So you can have action or words. It's an expression. So what we're saying is language, basically, expression. What gives expression its value is the truth. Is the truth of it. You know, you can't put bullshit upon truth. Like truth is always going to wash through. Washes through all the dirt, you know. What gives a government its value is in its justice. Yeah, do you know any just governments that are completely just, honest? Here you go, see? So here's the thing. So you look into that and think about where it is, you know. What gives work its value is its skill. Of course, that's true. That makes a lot of sense, right? What gives action its value is its timelessness. Wow, man. Yeah, that's very deep. Yeah. Do not fight, and there will be no blame. Wow. Exactly. And then the funny thing is, it goes like constant 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just goes on and on and on. It's like, because they're always blaming each other, so they continue to fight, see? And because they're always fighting, they're always blaming each other. You see what I'm saying? It's just telling you right there. That's why people having the wrong thing. There's two sides, see, of the bad. See what I'm saying? Two sides of it. Yeah. You have to understand. That's what I'm saying. It's not just words. You know? This is real nature in the world. You know. What we're saying. So this is like two sides here. You see one chicken and the egg. Like, the blame brings more fighting, and the fighting brings more blame. Right? People chasing after problems, creating problems, and then chasing after. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the opposite. It's like a bad Tao, a bad yin and yang. So you want a good yin and yang. You want a good proper, the real truth. Because the opposite, when you've got a good and a bad, let's say, and you've only got an existing Tao and a non-existing Tao. The non-existing side of the Tao is everything that doesn't exist, because it's just destroyed itself by default and only allowed what exists in infinity. But the void, because it literally becomes nothing. It's not good or bad. That's a mind thing. But the void, the empty nothingness, is the quality, as Lao Tzu says, in the vessel. So there's the space within a thing, in a bag or a cup, which gives it its use. So the void of the nothingness is what gives us the this possibility to have everything we have. The world, you know what I'm saying? See, it's not the world. I mean, it's everything that's here. See what I'm saying? So it's deep stuff. But so you want to follow the real truth, the real nature. You know what I'm saying? Not follow, but when you're always following and chasing, trying to follow something, that means it's not in you. You're following it. It's outside of you. It's inside you. It's here. It's you should know it. Your body knows it. This tree knows it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Babies know it. You know what I'm saying? Your body knows it. The flower on the tree knows it. It's not a knowing like the mind knowledge knowing. It's a literal knowing. It's a knowing without the knowledge. You see what I'm saying? It's how their brain's thinking. It's not your what you've learned, some information. It's a natural process. If you're clear, if your body's like fully healthy, your mind and body's fully healthy, you're ready. You know, you've got a strong mind, a strong body. You get good rest, good exercise, and you're ready to do all kinds of things. But you limit yourself to one activity. It's like one fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move down here now. Where are we? 19. What's the next one? So I think next time we'll make another video and we'll read more. We'll read more, obviously, and go into different areas. This is a very good one, as I say, this one. It's got two versions. I think this is the versions. This is one I read, as I say. You can see a statue there at the top of Laos. This is not at Laoshan, as I say. It's not at Laos. This is another one. Where is that? A giant statue of Laozi located north of what's this, Trenzhou, Fujian province, China. So that's another one. I don't know exactly what it is. I have to look that up, you know. So I want to say thanks for watching this video, okay, guys. But I really loved it when we went to Laoshan as a safe house, because that was such a nice trip. If you can watch my video, I've got two versions of that video on my channel, as you see. One nicely edited, one with like music and stuff. But there's another one, as I say, which is just raw. And I do a talk at the end of it. It's really probably the most meaningful place I've ever been to in my life, because it's standing for a man, a human being, who's talking about the essence of all life, productively, positively, and nature, existence, the most profound thing you can imagine. It can come out of a human being's fucking mouth and writing, excuse my language, you understand me? So we're going to read more of this, and we're going to read more of the other texts too, okay? I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me just see where we're at. I have a lot of trouble trying to stop the video in this app. Okay, just go here. Thanks for watching. Take care.